Hello and welcome to another Battlefield 4 video. In this one we're taking a look at some tanks. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting back to work or school or whatever it is you're doing and enjoying some of the Battlefield games. Whether it's Battlefield 4 that you'll see in this video or maybe something else, there's plenty of fun still to be had on these games. In this one I'm going to be showing you some tank gameplay. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, tank gameplay, especially on YouTube, because if you're trying to use the optimal loadout, you're probably going to take thermal, and that doesn't look so great when you're watching a video. Black and white, not a whole lot of colour, but you can understand why I use it. I suspect most of you use thermal as well if you're going in a tank or an LAV. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at a few clips. The first one is on Gulf of Oman, and I'm just going to kind of talk you through what I'm doing on this one, because a few people do ask me, how do you improve in vehicles? How do you get these kill streaks? It's something that I used to do a lot on the channel, kind of give a bit of a guide, tips and tricks and things, just to improve people's tank gameplay. But I haven't really done that for quite some time, especially for Battlefield 4. So in this one, we'll just take a quick look at the clip on Gulf of Oman, and then I'll give you some extended highlights on two games that I've had recently with some friends. The first is on Shanghai, and the second is on Operation Outbreak, where we took an LAV and did a whole load of damage, but they'll come later in the video. So starting out, let's take a quick look at Gulf of Oman. So as you've seen from the start, we are pushing objectives, and we did get a bit of a jackpot moment there, coming around the corner and seeing a bunch of enemy players. There's an important thing that I did there as well. If you noticed on the flag, an LAV had spawned. The enemy could spawn in that from their base or take it from the flag, and I shot it just to make sure that it wasn't on full HP. Now, target prioritization is very important. For me, the LAV was the biggest threat, even though no one was in it, because if he jumped in, fired a tow launcher, he would have had his APS as well. He could have easily taken us down. There you see us backing away as well, dropping off the side of a hill. I kind of spin the tank a little bit there. Not the best placement, but it gives me an opportunity to get some reps down onto the tank and then back up. I'm just dropping back here so I can survey what's going on that flag. After we saw that huge squad bomb, it appears as if there's about 5 or 10 enemy players that really like spawning there. So I'm just sitting back and waiting for a little bit of information, I suppose. As you can see, some of them are starting to push, and also waiting for my squad mates to spawn. Jumping out the tank, letting this guy spawn in front of me, and then I'm going in with Andy as well, just giving Corsair a little bit of cover as we push up. Not really something you can do in the tank. It's not like slow driving with your squad behind you, but you can give them a little bit of cover, maybe take some of the aggro from the enemy players. Here we see the LAV spawned again. I'm just trying to get as much damage onto it as I can, use my APS, get him taken down. A threat on the right side, that's something my gunner can probably take care of, but as that guy on the right will have a 90-degree angle on the tank, he can do a whole load of damage, which would really not be very good for us, especially as we're out in the open. Something else I'm looking out for, you might not see it because it's where my eyes are looking, but on the minimap I'm looking for any players that are spawning. The enemies have the flag. There's a boat out at sea. I don't want to kind of shoot it and get that shooting me just now. Same with the attack heli, because that's another threat that we're not dealing with right now, but we might have to. As you see, a couple of enemies spawn here, so I'm controlling what I'm dealing with in that situation. So that's me talking you through, I suppose, just a little flag push. It's not something that crazy, but we got 5-10 kills, got a flag, and that's the approach I take to pretty much all of my tank gameplay. I push slowly onto an objective, work out what's there. If I need to be aggressive, I will be, but for the most part, I'll just try and stay alive. As you know, as a vehicle player or an infantry player, whatever it is, if you die, you have to wait a whole load of time to get your vehicle back and to get back into the position you were. In that time, the enemy players will probably take the flag back, and you haven't actually proved to do much good. Whilst people think running onto a flag and capping it and dying is important, it's only important if you then keep that flag, or potentially if it's the flag that is going to turn the game for your team. To be really effective, you want to stay alive for a long time, spend a lot of time protecting objectives or getting onto objectives. You don't always have to be on them, but you have to be doing something to influence whether they're in your team's control, and you'll see that a lot through this video. So I'll leave you with the rest of this Shanghai round. Enjoy some of the comms with a few of my friends. Andy's in the gunner seat. Really cool stuff. Enjoy. Why did this tank push when he had so low HP? Ah, maybe it was this that got him. Oh.
Nice.
I mean, he flew really low,
Yeah.
dude.
That's very unfortunate.
Why did he do that? On the right.
Could have been me, to be honest.
We're just gonna fill that number up and then run.
There's an enemy vehicle east of your location. I got eyes on an enemy tank.
Oh, the hell he's gonna get him.
Enemy soldier spotted.
I'd like to cap D, really.
Hostile soldier spotted. I spotted a hostile LA.
It's a good hit on the
I got
left.
eyes on enemy LAV.
Another good hit.
The boat's up as well.
Enemy boat spotted.
Oh,
APS.
yeah, sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just...
Neutralized.
Oh, in front of this lav.
Heads up.
Yeah, a bit
Enemy
far.
sniper west of your position.
Look at the poor guy.
He's below us.
Hostile soldier spotted.
Tell me if there's a tank behind. 50 hit.
I spotted enemy
Good night.
tank.
That's very unfortunate as well. You hate to see it.
He didn't spot us as he drove past, so he just gets too tapped.
Yeah, it's a glitch still in the game where you can like arc your shot in a way that it basically hits the back from the front.
If you hit the top of the turret,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like right in the center of the tank, so it thinks it's a shot
Yeah.
from behind, it does 50, yeah.
It's still in. Amazing.
Spotted a hostile vehicle.
Can't you bait it?
I got eyes on a hostile soldier.
Gonna go in.
I need a ride. Neutralized objective Alpha. Intercept personnel spotted north of your position.
No, he's still on us! He's like, dude, he's... Let's just leave him in here. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have just trapped him in. He couldn't, he was a
Nah.
medic, he couldn't do anything. Let him redeploy.
We now control the objective Alpha. I got eyes on an enemy tank.
2 tanks.
Hostile tank spotted.
He missed every shot so far. What about the other guy?
Enemy tank.
We're gonna be out of shots.
Disable the
now.
tank.
Hostile
The other one's disabled too. That was the worst showing from an enemy pair of tanks I've ever seen. There's a guy on the right on this little ledge, I think. Yeah, look at it.
enemy AT soldier
Oh,
spotted.
thought he was gonna squeeze an RPG up.
Spotted an enemy soldier.
Ooh.
I got eyes on an enemy soldier.
This has to be some of the worst HMG accuracy I've ever had. Like, I just can't hit anything. So the next streak we're looking at is on Operation Outbreak. This is the community map for Battlefield 4 and a favourite of mine. Absolutely loads of fun as an infantry player, but for this one I jumped in to the LAV. The idea was just to take it for a couple of minutes at the start of the round, jump onto a flag, probably get swarmed and then die. But it turned out that we actually managed to go for the entire round. We got over 50 kills each, which isn't a whole lot, but I usually think on an 800 ticket game or whatever this was that around a kill per 10 tickets is pretty good. 50 is less than that, but I did have a gunner taking a lot of my kills, and I tend to play a little more passively these days because I'm not playing Battlefield like the tryhard that I used to. So we still rack up some nice kill streaks, but as you'll see, we're a little more passive, and we do get in some situations where we probably should have been taken out. I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay.
Spotted.
All the little ants running around. There's one behind this water tower.
Yeah. There's an LAV far. Just spotted us.
Hostile soldier spotted.
Okay, there's actually quite a lot of people down there now.
LAV shooting.
Ah, damn it. Just gonna have to tank it, I think.
Keep repping. I like how the BTR goes after me instead of you, even though you're almost dead.
Vehicle. think he's pushing. Yeah, he is. Oh, he's hit big. He's AP'd. He's got reps, but he's in... I hit him for a lot then.
He's dead.
Yeah, nice. Dude, he must be so mad. Like, you guys are just... You can't account for that when you're driving a vehicle. Like, 2 tryhards as gunners. I think there's a guy on the left as well.
3 guys actually. Oh, APS, I hate it so much.
One behind you, Pig. And one really high up. Look at him.
Yeah, I was looking for him. I saw them in a minute for a second.
Dude, get a burn in there. You could get some.
I got one.
I've got eyes on a hostile soldier located north of you. Now control objective Delta.
A lot are dead here. There's a lot of bodies.
Yeah, I saw 2 of them here,
Here's
but they
another
just
one.
disappeared.
South of your current position.
What are they doing? Are there more?
Good spot.
Another one behind you!
An enemy soldier. I have eyes on an enemy tank. South of your location.
Can I get a ride before you ran off?
Unfortunate.
Oh, look at the Doritos! More hit markers. There's another one in there. Yeah, he's trying to run now. Look at him.
Hostile machine gunner.
Look at this fool.
Why can I not have thermals on the side? Can come more.
Hostile AT soldier. South of your position.
Oh yeah. It's time to
Yeah,
drive
we're
back.
stuck.
There's
We're
a lot of
stuck.
them going
Yeah,
for you.
I've just got to run them over, man. We're stuck.
The weirdest vault ever, but it saved my life.
Help me. There's one guy in here with you all. I'm on 1 HP.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Objective Charlie.
Just...
Control of objective Charlie.
I'm
burning.
I'm stuck because of the reactive armor. You have to go up like ramps, like in an S, like that, where you just get stuck.
I got eyes on an enemy soldier. Let me fix your ride, bro.
They're spawning on there. Look, he literally spawned there.
West of your current location. Alpha is now ours.
They're spawning there.
He spawned in my burning thing. I fired it, but you had already killed him, but then we kept on driving, and all of a sudden I got hit markers. It was like, wait.
Look, they're still spawning to put another incendiary down. You got 3 kills.
Enemy soldier.
Come on, dice.
Spotted west of your position.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I did a lot of damage. 70 on the Lav.
I spotted a hostile soldier.
I think they're built. Yeah,
Hostile light armor.
they're done.
Spotted a hostile sniper from west of your position.
There is a tank.
Compromised.
Trying to lure him out. Ooh.
All shooters. Reference your maps for attack.
Hit him first, disabled. He's all yours.
Looks like there's MG personnel operating in the fog. Hostile soldier spotted. Just taken objective Charlie.
Shooting anything that appears on the thermal. It's like empty vehicles mostly.
He was still there.
West of your
I just killed a random guy. Oh, did I run him over?
Save me.
Let's just get a different position.
I got eyes on an enemy helicopter.
Oh, look at them all crossing.
Objective Alpha. I have eyes on an enemy machine gun due south of your location. I spotted a hostile soldier. I spotted hostile machine gun.
Is that a quad bike with C4 on it? Probably.
Hostile soldier spotted.
Well, it's definitely a quad bike.
He's not having much luck, is he? He can't get out the river. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Yep.
Oh, he's not burning. Sad.
I don't know what happened to him, but I just drove around in a circle and evaded him.
He ran away. I think someone else killed him. There's a sniper near you. You might have C4. He's running towards you.
Yeah, we just got one of them. Oh, I can run him over. Oh, every time I get a chance for a roadkill, man.
See, and half the time I do fire damage to somebody, it do splash damage something.
I spotted a sniper. Hostile vehicle operating north of your position. Objective
Left side, quad bike. I'm just gonna drive away.
I spotted a hostile.
He's burning.
Come back. We got a battle to win. What are you doing?
It's following us. Oh no.
Knowing my luck, it would have slams on it. It would reach us
Yeah.
and then detonate. That was fun. We really
good.
got them in the second half of that match, man. We pushed them right back. I really like
yeah.
LAVs with a couple of people in them. They're very strong.
Yeah, it's crazy. The rep speed you get.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching this one. We took a look at a Shanghai game, an Operation Outbreak game, and then of course the Gulf of Oman tanking tutorial right at the start of the video. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like down below, and remember you can subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so and it really helps me, especially when it comes to making more consistent Battlefield 4 content. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.